This is Earl from AlmightyFitness.org. Welcome to Almighty Fitness. I'm gonna do a part-time Tuesday and Thursday mornings, Saturday mornings. Unfortunately, I do have a 9 to 5. Looking to one day, take that leap of faith, man, and just quit working. Can you believe that was a year and some change ago? I just remember that day. I came home from work one day and I just felt like venting. And I never done YouTube, and it was the first time that I actually did it. And I went in there and I was just talking to the people and just letting them know how I feel, how I was tired of work, and if I could just train full time, and I just would be so much happier. And you can watch my story on that YouTube page, and it's crazy how my story kind of turned out a year later. I got my own space now, man. Glory to God. It's just crazy when I think about it, starting in the bathroom, then to actually start training clients. I know a lot of y'all remember when I got hurt from that patella tendon injury that I had, and kind of set me back. And I was out for 3 months, man, paid leave, disability rather, and I was just at the house, man, and that's when I had that's when God spoke to me, gave me my revelation on what I should do, because I was pondering going back to work so hard. Like, I want to go back, but I'm used to this 9 to 5. Just that fear of jumping into the unknown, right? But that's what faith causes you to do, man. It causes you to take a risk, man, and to trust God and know that you're going to be okay. So I just remember that when I sent that email to my boss, and I was just like, it was heartbreaking too, because I loved my boss at the time, and just told her, like, man, I don't think I'm coming back, man. I'm ready to pursue my dreams. And I remember hitting send on that email, and it was just me. It was my way of telling God I trust him. I know you guys saw my previous video when I was hurt. It was called Isaiah 53, and how that revelation happened to me that night at the Celtics playoff game last year. You can go back and check that video out. It's awesome. Great revelation of how God spoke to me when I was at my lowest point during that surgery. So it was amazing how God responded to me and how everything played out since then. I still remember that scripture and from Isaiah, and it said that, it was my plan to crush you. It was my plan to crush you and cause you grief, but when I look back at everything that I'm going to accomplish because of this injury, I'm going to look back and be glad that that I went through it. And if it wasn't for me, destroying my knee, crushing my knee, I would have never made this decision to take that leap of faith and go full-time personal training. And look where I'm at now. Look at that. Look at that. It's crazy. Shout out to my boy James, jscalesjr.com, for hand painting that logo on the wall. So that's not spray paint. That is not a sticker. He hand painted that. First of all, he drew it first, and then he painted it. So shout out to him, man. That was amazing what he did, man. And I got my own space. I got my own clients. And it's going great just because I took that leap of faith, man. And I just want to tell you guys, man, like, you got to trust God. Like, do what you love, man. If you're doing something and you're not happy, find that thing that makes you happy. Find your passion. Find that thing that you could do for the rest of your life and just love it. You know what I mean? And that's how I came into personal training, man. One thing I would do every single day is work out. I loved it. Never got bored. I love seeing changes in my body. I like eating, so just knowing that I have to eat more to see the muscles. It was just, I loved it. And I was like, well, what if I could actually help others get in shape? You know what I mean? My saying for Almighty Fitness is my body, his temple. And that's from 1 Corinthians 6:19, and it talks about how the body is the temple where God lives. So my whole thing was like, if God lives inside of us, and this is his house, just imagine if God lived with you at your actual house, and he came home every day and your house was a mess, right? Just dirty clothes laying everywhere. I don't know. Just how would he feel, right? How would you feel just knowing that you couldn't keep up something that belonged to him? You know what I mean? So my whole thing was like, if I can get people in shape, you know what I mean, and explain to them why it's important to be in shape. And this is not, God doesn't care if you're in shape or not. But for me, that was my motivation is this is a body, and this race that we're in is a long one, right? And there's a lot of trials and tribulations, right? There's a lot of sacrifices you're gonna make. The least we can do is be in shape and have the endurance, right? Physically to even take on these things, right? You know, I would hate to be, I don't know, just having to do something like doing some volunteer work on the streets, just preaching to kids, and I'm just walking around and tired and losing my breath and just don't feel like doing it because I'm just drained. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like that. I want to be in shape, ready to do whatever God's calling me to do, but do it without no limitations. You know what I mean? So just encourage you to find your passion and pursue it, man. Don't let, you know, the 9-to-5 life be what you're settled in on. Like, you know, you don't have to do that. You can find what you love and be your own boss. You know what I mean? And then you got people working for you. Then you don't got to be at work every day and still get paid because you got people working under you. That's what I'm trying to do. This is just a start. It's a 460 square feet training gym just for me to train personal training clients. So, but eventually I envision this growing. You know what I mean? Growing to where maybe it would grow into an actual gym, right? And then I'll have, you know, front desk employees, other trainers, things like that, where people working for me, then I ain't got to work here every day because I know it's, you know what I mean, I'm making money without even having to be here. That's the end goal for me, you know what I mean? So, but I would have never even had that thought or even got there if I didn't take that leap of faith, you know what I mean? God says faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains, man. Just me deciding not to go back to work. Just to see where I'm at today is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even explain the amount of support. I mean, people that gave me money, family members, friends, just the space that opened up, that was available to me. You know what I mean? My boy painted this on the wall. He did that for free just because he believed in me. You know what I mean? So just how things played out, just because I took that leap of faith, you know, where I'm at today, you know, and let me be clear. I had no money. I had no money doing this, like no money to even take that leap of faith. Like, it wasn't like I had billions stacked up and I'm like, I can just go open a gym. No, I was out there busting my butt, Uber, Lyft. But even that wasn't enough because when you quit your 9-to-5, you ain't getting the same income. So now you behind on bills, credit cards, everything, you know what I mean? But it just seemed like every time something needed to get paid, it got paid. You know, somebody just gave us money because my grandmother gave me a call. Hey, I got some money for you. Hey, I want you to take this money. I want you to go open your gym. You know, just crazy. My wife, you know, just supporting me behind the scenes, not even telling me that she was already putting money aside for things with this gym. Like, it's just crazy how things worked out for me, not even having much, but it's something that God, you know, he wanted me to do. And he already had ordered my steps and he was just waiting for me to do it. As soon as I did it, things just fell into place. Like, it's crazy. God, you gotta trust him. You have to trust him. And he will do it, but he already knows. He knows if you trust him for real. He knows that. So don't just have to trust God and then go out there and still doing the same old thing. Sometimes you got to take that leap, and sometimes you got to take that sacrifice, you know what I mean? And if I didn't have a supporting wife holding me down, you know what I mean, believing in the sacrifice that I was about to make, because it affects not just me, but it affects her and my son, you know. First and foremost, Almighty Fitness logo, right? Little guest chair, got my table, got my desk, computer, laptop, stuff like that. Bunch of agility stuff on the wall, got a couple machines. Up in here, got my, look out for this segment, Crooked Blackboard coming soon. Dope, got my TRX, some balls. Look at my little, I don't have a tripod, so this is how I set it up, my camera up, just so I can talk to y'all. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to grind. You know, I got my bench, squat machine, couple benches here, got my dumbbell sets, mirrors, some pull-ups, some ropes. You know, this is it. This is my own space. This is Almighty Fitness, man. So that's it, man. You know, it's what I got right now. This is amazing, and I love it. I'm loving every minute of it. You know, even this stuff in here that you saw, the prices that I was getting for this was so cheap. Like these are $1,000. Like this machine I have over here, it's $2,400. I got it for $200. You know what I mean? Like when I mean God was making a way, He was making a way. So when they say that He's a way maker, He makes ways out of no way. Call me, call me, call me. I will tell you all about it, because I'm telling you, man, like the amount of stuff that I got for this business was just, I couldn't even believe it. Like I am a living testament to that. Like seriously, call me and I will tell you how this all played out. But it's just been a blessing, man, and I do not take it for granted, man, at all, what God has done for me, man. So I just want to encourage y'all, man. Trust me, find your passion, do what you love, and go for it. It's just I'm not the same perfect. I'm not perfect. It ain't a perfect situation. I still got bills. I still have to grow. I have to get clients, so I'm still late on bills, and sometimes I don't miss something. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes it gets frustrating, but I know this is a part of a business, right? They usually say the first couple of years of a business fail because people quit. I'm not even about to do that. I'm gonna keep pushing until I grow this until I'm starting to see a positive. Right now I'm still in the negative, but I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not coming to work mad. I'm not leaving work mad. I'm coming in here happy. You know what I mean? Because I can do what I love. And you know what I mean? I can help other people get in shape too. So this is just amazing, man. Just wanted to check with y'all, man. Just a quick video to get back and let y'all know, man, what's been going on. I promise to try to keep more videos of these coming. I can't promise every week, but that's the goal, once a week, hopefully. Look out for Crooked Blackboard series coming soon. You can find me on Facebook, Almighty Fitness. You can find me on Instagram, _Almighty Fitness. Snapchat, Almighty Fitness. Twitter, I think that's Earl Griffin, but you'll see Almighty Fitness link to that too. But and then of course, www.almightyfitness.org. You can always go in there and get some information. Good to talk to y'all, man. Please comment below, like it, subscribe, show your boy some love, share it. And again, it's Almighty Fitness, my body, His temple. Y'all have a good one. Out.